Hello there. In the last video I have covered up lesson number 2 and today I'm going to take you further. We are going to see the second poem, but before I start, let me ask you to open your English 1 book, Honeydew book. So are you ready for today's session? Let's start. So this poem, The Ant and the Cricket, is an Aesop's fable. Aesop's fable? Confused? Let me tell you. Aesop was a famous Greek fabulist and a storyteller who wrote fables, and his entire collection of fable is very famously known as Aesop's fable. Now this is a particular poem, The Ant and the Cricket, is also one of his collection. Now what is fable? Fable is a story often with animals as characters and that conveys a meaning. I hope it's clear now. Let's read the lines. After that, I will give you the explanation, students. So ready? A silly young cricket, accustomed to sing through the warm sunny month of gay summer and spring, began to complain when he found that at home his cupboard was empty and winter was come. Not a crumble to be found on the snow-covered ground, not a flower could be seen, not a leaf on a tree. Oh, what will become, says the cricket, of me at last, by starvation and famine made bold, all dripping with wet and trembling with cold. Away he set off to a miserly ant. Now note down few word meanings. Accustomed to sing meaning in a habit of singing. Gay meaning happiness. Crumble meaning a small piece of food. Starvation meaning hunger. Famine meaning shortage of food. Dripping meaning completely wet. And trembling meaning shake. And miserly meaning mean. So let me tell you. Now let's understand what the line conveys. The poet says that there was a foolish young cricket who used to sing and enjoy during the spring and summer seasons. The poet calls spring season and summer seasons gay because they are full of life. There is greenery everywhere, food and water are in abundance. However, soon this 2 months of rejoicing passed away and winter came. Now the cricket was in trouble. He began to complain when he found that his cupboard was empty. At his home, there was not even a crumb. There was snow on the ground and he could not even see a flower or a leaf on the tree. Seeing this, he becomes very sad and exclaims, "Oh, what will become of me?" As there was famine which made the cricket worry, chilly cold, and perhaps the raining which made the cricket wet and shivering a lot while travelling. The cricket had not eaten anything and was starving with hunger. He mustered its courage and set off to seek the help of the miserly ant. Let's see next what happened. Let's read the remaining lines. To see if to keep him alive he would grant him shelter from rain and a mouthful of grain. He wished only to borrow, he had repay it tomorrow. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. Says the ant to the cricket, I am your servant and friend, but we ant never borrow, we ant never lend. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay nothing by when the weather was warm? Quoth the cricket, not I. My heart was so light that I sang day and night for all the nature look gay and sang, sir, you say. Now write the meaning. Grant meaning to give, mouthful meaning little bit of, sorrow meaning unhappiness, lend meaning to give, lay nothing by meaning to save for future, quote meaning is said. Now let's understand what the line says. So the cricket went to the ant to help him by providing it a mouthful of grain and shelter from the rain. It wished or requested the ant to lend it some food and shelter and promised to repay by the next day, or else it will die because of hunger and chilling cold and sorrow of not doing anything. Hearing to the cricket, the ant answers that it considers itself to be his friend and to be his servant as well. However, the ants never borrow anything from others nor they lend. That is their principle. Seeing this, the ants ask the cricket, why didn't the cricket gather something when the weather was warm during the spring and the summer season? Because that was the approximate time. Hearing to the ant, the cricket replies that he was quite happy and did not care about the future. The cricket further says that it keeps singing day and night as all the nature looked happy, joyful. He thought that the beauty and the spring summer season as well as the abundance of the food and shelter will always remain there. He never cared about the future. Listening to the cricket, the ant tells him that he was singing and enjoying during the summer season and spring season, isn't it? Let's read further. Go then, says the ant, and danced the winter away. Thus ending, he hastily lifted the wicket and out of the door turned the poor little cricket. Flocks call this a fable. I warrant it's true. Some cricket have 4 legs and some have 2. So write the meaning. Hastily meaning quickly, wicket meaning is wings, warrant meaning is promise. So here the ants tell him that as he was singing and enjoying during the spring season and summer season, now he should do the same and the winter will go away. Saying this, the ants quickly ended their conversation, and then the poor cricket lifted his wing and was pushed out of the door. Related to this 2 lines of this poem, which is very interesting as a thought-provoking meaning, it says that some crickets have 4 legs and some crickets have 2. The crickets which have 4 legs are obviously the insects, but crickets with 2 legs have been compared to human. We find some humans as hardworking as ant, while some humans are as lazy as cricket. With this very interesting fact, let me end up the explanation. I hope you understood. Now, here are your homeworks. Write the first 12 lines of the poem, The Ant and the Cricket, in your copy. What is the fable? You need to write. Next you have to write all the word meaning in your copy. English 1 Honeydew copy. Thanks for watching. Stay safe.